be a serious hobby to a lot of people, but you can't. There's only so much time you have in a day, and in a week, in a life to do all this.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about that is what you just said is there is enough talent.
Yes.
And there's enough guys with money out here. Had there been some, if there was some corporate support, guys could make a living.
Sure.
There's enough really good racetracks from Washington down to California, Arizona, Nevada. We could put a traveling series together. There is enough good racetracks we could put on. Arguably, I'm talking late models. We're talking late models, right? We're on the same page.
We're on late models.
There is enough tracks, talent, and teams with money to travel and put on a product these fans would absolutely fall in love with. Absolutely. You have to have that core group. It's not one man's not going to do it. One man is not going to do it, and I'm telling you, and I'm not saying this to put anybody down. Chris Kearns has proved that. Chris Kearns worked his tail off for I don't know how long by himself. Now he's hooked up with USAC. He's doing something. But when you do this West Coast late model deal, and it was him, one guy cannot come in, organize everything, try to run sponsorship, try to run payout, try to be a race director. You cannot. It's physically impossible. It is absolutely physically impossible, and that's. You'd have to have a really good group of people to put together a successful series. Can it be done out here? It absolutely can. Would it save late model racing? I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that. Here's the thing. If we did it, we're going to have people saying thank you and people saying F you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get that no matter who does it.
You're right. Do I want to be that guy? I don't know. I mean, we've talked about it, you guys. It's no secret. We've talked about putting together a series. And I think we have, just with the people here in Moxie, I think we have enough people in the right places we could probably pull it off. But it's finding that corporate deal. You want to help us out? Hey, I'll step up. I'll step up and be that guy. I'm not afraid to. But it's going to take a year to put it together. Starting now, if we did it starting now and worked all the way through winter, that's a lot.
Touch and go at the first race.
That's a lot of work. Here's the other problem with that. Track owners and scheduling. Okay? That's the biggest obstacle, I think, once you've got all your people in place and you've got your backing, your financial backing, putting together a schedule, because that's the hardest thing to do. Everybody wants the good weekends. Everybody wants, when the crowd's going to be there. Then you're taking drivers out of their, there's a lot that can be done with this, but it's a lot of work. I believe that we could do it. I believe that we can make it successful, but it would take a lot of work on track owners in 4 or 5 states, and you'd have to have that commitment from guys to travel with you. We have yet to see Colin Weinbarger in a late model this year.
Modified's paying the bills.
Right. We have yet to see Bryson James in a modified.
Having too much fun.
In a late model.
Having too much fun in the mod.
Can't blame him. Look at the success he's having in the modified. A couple wins down at Grove, second or third to the night at Willamette. The late models, and we're watching it, they are on the brink of death.
I hate to say it, but I think in the next 2 years your class to watch here is going to be the modifieds and your sport mods.
And I'm going to even go so far as saying the sport mods are probably going to be better than the IMCA modifieds, given the cost for more guys. You've got some guys up there, the upper elite drivers of the modifieds. They're not going to step down, but that modified group is phenomenal. The sport mods, though, you've got guys moving up out of stock cars into the sport mods because, number one, the suspensions aren't that different. The cost isn't that different, and they're legal anywhere they go. You can take that sport mod and go to Grove. You can go to Medford. You can go to Antioch. You can go to Bakersfield. You can go to anywhere there's a sport mod or an IMCA sanctioned race, those cars are legal. That's the next big thing, I think, out here is that sport mod, and we're seeing that in action. Late models, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in that class. It's either it's just going to go away quick, or we're going to start seeing it slowly. It's going to take some big money races. It's going to take some track promoters to put this deal together and put some big money up to get these guys back out. Now you don't have to pay $5,000 to win every week. But have a couple $5,000 shows. Get these guys to step up. We had it at Clare Cup a couple years ago, and we had 30 late models show up. I think it was right at 30. It's pretty damn good. The Budweiser Nationals draws 25. Now, the first year I was down there was 42 late models. Last year, I think we had 26. 24, 26, something like that, Dom.
I believe it was.
Yeah, right around there.
Because I was just thinking to myself when you said that.
And that race is going to draw cars just on its name alone. It's prestigious.
Yeah, that's a neat race.
It is. But, you put up, what was it, $3,000 to win?
Yeah.
$3,000. If you put that money up, you're going to draw those cars. You're going to draw those fans.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's that argument. Well, they're not coming now. Why should I? And that's a legitimate argument on a track owner's behalf.
Yeah.
What's the answer?
There is no answer. It's just trying to. Everybody's going to it's going to go one way or the other. That's all there is to it.
And right now, it's going the other.
Yes, it is. And
and
like I've told you, I've only been here for 3 or 4 years.
But look at how many less cars.
It used to always be the late models,
mm-hmm.
and now it's like, wow. It's a little shocking.
I don't have the answer. I would love to try to save it. I'd love to be that guy that did it. The workload that comes with that. Man, oh man. Yeah, you're opening yourself a big can of worms.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it can be done. There can be a real attempt, and it's going to take the work of track owners and sponsors in multiple states to get that saved. I mean, look at Bakersfield right now is only drawing 6-7 late models.
Wow.
And they've got some great late model races now when you get a field of cars together. Fantastic quality cars, good drivers. But the cost of that division has gotten so out of hand. And the payouts just aren't there. And again, I know we're not in North Carolina or, we're not in the Midwest where there's those. Ohio. Everything is based out of that region.
Yeah.
That's why late models thriving so much there. The series are all based out of there. A lot of the product manufacturers are all based out of there. You don't have a lot of that here. You just don't. It's scary when you think about it because, growing up as a kid, you lived for Saturday nights to watch the late models.
Yeah.
Now you show up at the track going, well, I wonder how many we're going to get tonight. We used to get 45 on a regular basis. This sucks. Guys, if you got a late model, it's Strawberry Cup weekend, man.
Boone Creek's coming.
Load it up and bring it. The other guys are going to be there. The modifieds and the street stocks. And, they're going to be there. We can count on that. I would hate to see a 10-car feature at Strawberry Cup for late models.
That would be sad.
Given the tradition that we've seen for 50 years. It's going to suck. I'm getting no feedback on the Swear Truck and chat line. I think everybody we've made everybody mad.
I'm going to lean towards probably.
Probably. That's okay.
I've been doing that all week.
You do that really good, though, Sam.
I've proof in the pudding that you can make a difference one way or the other.
Dom, what's on your mind?
It's actually sad because it sounds like I missed a lot of good weekend.
Oh,
but
man.
I'm really pumped up, ready for tomorrow.
I think this weekend's going to be Strawberry Cup. Saturday night, I'm expecting to be better than what we saw last weekend.
Yeah. I think that's what's going on in my mind. I had a weekend off of racing, not really, but yeah. And, all I keep looking forward to is that have a nice weekend, see some racing. Hopefully it's going to be great, like I'm expecting. We'll see what happens.
I had a visitor today at Jets Remodel Massage.
Was it Justin Evans?
No, it was not Justin Evans.
Was
So
it
his
Roger
car's
Schneider?
still not done.
It was not Roger Schneider.
Well, I know Doc doesn't come down here.
It was Al Flora.
Oh, see, Justin. Scarchi.
They
Mr. Owner.
made good. They made good on their promise. Justin's car will be there Saturday night.
Yeah, but is it going to race?
It's going to race.
Okay. I guess I know where those GoPros are going Saturday.
This car. It's so different. I'm a Chevy guy. Everybody knows that. But this car is so different. I like it.
Well, the neat thing about
First
that,
of all, it's a Mercury Zephyr, for God's
but
sake.
underneath it's a Fox body Mustang.
Right.
Is what it really is. So you have to keep that in mind. It's a neat looking car with a great platform.
It is. It really is. Now, Al showed me the car is done.
Mm-hmm.
It's painted. The numbers are on the door. So it's no more of this piecing together, the product we've seen coming. It's done. I looked at it, and it reminded me a lot of the late 70s, early 80s kind of Grand National NASCAR car. Remember those cars like Sam Ard and the white 00 and, those guys? It reminds me of that era of racing, and that to me, you know how I am when it comes to nostalgia. I like that nostalgia. Mm-hmm. I do. This is a neat-looking race car. It's not the Monte Carlo. It's not the Camaro. Granted, it's a Ford or a Ford product, but it is so cool-looking. Huh?
What did you think about those rims? I know you like those black rims, and you weren't a big fan of the old white ones on the Merc. So,
well, the wheels that are on it now in the picture are chrome. Yeah. I'm looking at the car on the picture, and Al says, "Oh, the wheels are going to be black." Sam said, or not Sam, but Al. Al says the wheels are going to be black. I started laughing. I said, "If they're not black, they're wrong." Every race car, I don't care if it's on a racetrack, the wheels need to be black.
But they come raw aluminum.
I don't care.
Mine are even polished.
Yeah, this is coming from the guy.
That's okay. I'm putting headlights on it too.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're not.
I was fine with the roof thing, but I'm putting headlights on it.
I'm pulling them off. I will pull your headlights off and put Moxie stickers there.
You can put the Moxie stickers over the headlights for eyebrows.
Anger.
You're gonna have black eyes in a minute.
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure
I'm sitting the farthest away from you I have the entire time we've done this show. I ain't scared.
There's a reason he does that.
Yeah.
Predictions for Strawberry Cup?
What class do you want to start with?
You tell me.
What's on the card for Friday or Saturday night?
I think it's everything but Hornets.
Really?
Yeah.
We've had some awesome Hornet racing. Like, seriously?
Hornets are not. They're gone for a while.
Are they?
Oh, I think
yeah.
Week after next.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight stock.
I don't even know who's all going to be out there for
That's
street
the
stock.
problem. It's hard to predict when you don't know. It's kind of a shuffle right now.
Out.
Dakota's gone.
Langen might be there. McKenzie might be there. I don't know if Mr. Kronk's going to be there. If he's going to be there, that's adding to my. I got a headache.
It's the hardest class to predict a winner.
I got a headache going on right now.
Street stock, Strawberry Cup.
Tell you what, since my cameras are going on Justin's car for its debut, I'm going to go with Justin.
First time out, and he's going with Justin.
Hey, look at
taking Justin Evans to win the Strawberry Cup in a shakedown.
As long as that Ford motor holds oil pressure, it'll be good.
In a Ford.
Well, listen, Justin's a good driver, and they've got a good program there. That's a bold move. That is a bold move, picking a guy to win the Strawberry Cup with a new car, first time on the track.
He's got a heat race to figure it out, and that's what I'll tell him right to his face.
He will squash you like a bug.
Probably, but it'll be a hug because he loves me.
Dom, straight stocks.
It's like I say, I don't know where to go with this because I don't know who's really going to be there.
That's what
it's
makes
a shakeup now.
That's what makes predicting things so good.
Hate it when he does this.
I know.
He's so confrontational.
I wouldn't say it's confrontational, but it throws a lot of questions. Are you going to have Yak there? Is it, who's going to be there?
That's what makes it. That's what makes this fun.
I know Rob